Hey guys, it's Jenna, and yes, I'm back in the playroom. That is a tent. That is a stuffed goldfish. The room is clearly a little bit of a mess, but it's providing the best backdrop for what we're going to talk about today. Plus, it has some of the best lighting in the house. I mean, these kids get the best of everything. They just do. But today we're going to talk about a really important topic, whether or not you're a parent, and that's maternity leave in America. Here's 3 things I think you should know. America is the only developed country in the entire world that does not have a mandated paid time off policy for new moms. We do have something called the Family and Medical Leave Act, and this was passed during the Clinton administration. What it does is it guarantees 12 weeks of unpaid time off if you have a new baby or you're caring for a sick relative. So it's not exclusive to pregnancy, but it does give you some unpaid time off if you want to take it. Number 2, some states do mandate paid time off for new moms, but just a few of them. The states include New York, New Jersey, California, Washington State, which actually goes into effect next year. It's the latest state to pass mandated paid time off for its residents, and the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. Now, you may be in a state that's not included in that list, but you say, well, wait a minute, I think I got a little bit of paid time off. And that's probably through short-term disability. Short-term disability, again, isn't exclusively for someone who has a baby, but can apply. And what it does is it gives you some paid time off, but it varies state to state and varies depending on your employer as well. So if the federal government doesn't mandate paid maternity leave and your state doesn't mandate paid maternity leave, then how many private companies actually provide it for their workers? Probably not as many as you might think. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, about 16% of private workers and about 25% of state and local government workers have access to some paid time off through their employer. So this might all sound a little shocking to you. It did to me, especially when I learned that America doesn't actually have mandated paid time off. I had my 2 children in New York State, and so I viewed maternity leave nationwide through my own personal experience, right? Through that framework, not realizing there were such discrepancies state to state. But as I looked into maternity leave policies a little bit more, I think there are a few caveats to think about. America has some of the largest companies in the entire world, and the worth of some of these companies is greater than some economies in the developed world. For example, Apple, on any given day, an American company that provides paid maternity leave, is bigger when you look at total worth than the economy of the Netherlands or Switzerland or Sweden or Turkey. So yes, we as a nation don't provide mandated maternity leave policies for the entire country, but we're the largest economy in the world, we're the most diverse economy in the world, and some of our companies that are larger than developed countries provide paid time off, which made me think of a few different things. I mean, I am a 9-month pregnant entrepreneur. I'm taking startup on multiple levels in the business world and as a mom. And I have to tell you, I would love to provide generous maternity leave policies at SmartHER News someday, but it is tough to set up policies for employees. It's a real challenge. And I think it's a big question about whether or not a one-size-fits-all approach is appropriate for the largest economy in the entire world, which is America's economy. We have a diverse economy. It has a lot of diverse businesses. Does a federal mandated maternity leave policy make sense? And if equality in the workplace is what we're after, if we give paid time off to moms, do we give the same exact paid time off to dads? I think this is a really interesting question and one that's being confronted on many different levels and one we'll have to confront someday here at SmartHER News. I've gotten a lot of questions about what we're going to do when I have this baby. How are we going to keep up the pace at SmartHER News? I have a small and mighty team, and we're coming together, and we're going to have some great original content for you, especially during those first few weeks of me taking a little time away to have the baby. But the reality is, even at 3 o'clock in the morning, you guys, I'm sitting there reading the news because I'm a little bit of a sicko. You know, when it comes to the news, I love current events and I love the news, and I want to make sure you have the best information. So we're not going anywhere. We're going to adjust The family is growing, our community is growing, and these are all great things. You're gonna see some really exciting features that I can't wait to share with you that I've prepared for this time away. And I think you're also gonna see some really positive changes on the website and on our web platform as well that I can't wait to show you, and I definitely want your input on. I'm excited to share this story with you, the story of expanding my family and also the story of building SmartHER News. We've been here for a year and a half. This has been an amazing adventure in so many ways, and I am so grateful that we're able to deliver to you information that hopefully complements your life and makes you feel good about being current, because I think you should. And I'm excited for all that's ahead. So thanks, you guys. I'll be back in the playroom soon enough. In the meantime, have a great day. And please direct message us, email us, info@smarternews.com. Let us know what you think. We can't wait to hear from you. And we love you guys. We'll talk to you later.